in the field picking.
Curse shall be in thy basket and thy store.
Curse shall be that basket and squad. So we don't own nothing. I own a little barber shop. Sister might own a little hair shop. We don't really own nothing on a major scale. Read.
Curse shall be the fruit of thy body.
So what's the fruit of the body? What's the fruit of a woman's body? The fruit of my body. Like a children. The curse will be a children, so I said the gang.
And the fruit of thy land.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Right?
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemy.
And who we serving in this life? When you go and apply for a job or get a driving license, who do you have to apply to? Who? Now, who do you have to apply to get like a job or anything? Like say, as a people, what people do you have to apply to? Who do you have to apply to? Say you want to get a driving license and you send it off. What person is going to be signing that? Okay, I'm going to approve. Why did from? I didn't own the shops on a major scale. The white man,
Which the Lord shall send against me.
and the Lord called them our enemies, which he shall send against us. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
Now when you want to buy something, and you want to go to the chicken shop, who do you go to? The people that look like you or people that don't look like you? That's what I'm saying. In hunger and in thirst. Read.
They make it and in want of
And your
all
clothes.
things.
Who made these clothes? Textile. We don't own no textile. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon my neck.
Back in the day, we put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Read.
Until you have destroyed
Until we have destroyed us. Now when our little children grow up now, they go to the school. When they tell them they're a black boy and they're a black girl, you don't need to put a yoke around there. It's a mental yoke to put around there.
That's right.
Anytime you see anyone that look like them, what do they do? They get angry at someone else. And you can see justification and everything, but they don't get angry with no one else. But other people can see the yoke now on their mind. They don't need to force our children.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you
Now back in the day, our brothers come up to each other and say, what's going on, brother? How's your mum, how's your family, and whatnot. It's love, innit? Read.
and delicate,
And delicate.
his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
I shall be evil toward his brother. Now, yeah, but what is it from, fam? That don't make no sense. I can ask something up here. No one don't own the land, you know. A man don't reckon a postcode, reckon an area, reckon a block. No one don't own it, but anyone else will come now. You don't say what is it, man. Only people that look like you. That's a curse, man. It's already 3,000 years ago. And we're not making this up. I can show you the scripture that says that.
And towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And most of our friends and families, what, did they have a house and did they have a dad in the household? Which he shall leave. It's another curse. That's why the dad's going to stop and go. I'm going to get some milk, I'll come back. And he never come back. But I never knew my dad, you know. So it's a blessing to even have a dad in the house. Most of my friends never had a dad. This is a curse. Things that people are learning. Let me get 68, we're going to get the slave.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Now
again.
Egypt is synonymous for bondage. The Lord said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. Remember, we just come out of Egypt with Moses to let my people go. So the Lord said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. Let me get
Exodus 20 and 2.
I'm going to find out what Egypt means.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What does Egypt mean, bro? Read that again.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What does Egypt mean? A house of bondage, slavery. Another word, slave. Now come back to
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt means slavery. He brought us into Egypt again. Slavery again. The Lord said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. Read.
With ships.
With ships. Now we couldn't make this up. This is a prophecy that Moses is telling you. He's going to bring you into Egypt again with ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spoke unto thee, thou shalt see no more
We
again.
never saw homeland again. Once they come and put you in that boat, we never saw homeland again. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Pause. Onto your enemies. Who we sold to, we got off the slave ships. Our enemies. Who our enemies be? The Lord said we sold to our enemies once we got off the slave ship. So I'm looking around. Who would our enemies be then? If the Lord is going to be sold to your enemies, who bought us off the slave ship? Who? Can't you? No, who bought us off the slave ship? Oh, there's a prophecy that we're going to slave ship by Moses. But who did we come off the slave ship to? I said, I'm going to buy this boy, I'm going to buy this girl, 20, 30. So, who said do that? The white man. Who would the enemies be then? The Lord is going to be sold to our enemies off the slave ship. Alright, it's like, it's not our words, it's what the Bible says.
For bondmen and bondwomen,
And slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
no man shall buy you. Buy is an old word for redeem. No one came to save her. We're still in our captive land. You understand, brother? So now you're thinking, what do you have to do to be saved? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Precept.
You got precept, right? Precept.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14.
Thinking of a blood clot, man.
What? Like a 14, the one. For the Lord will have mercy on
The
Jacob.
Lord said he's going to have mercy on Jacob. You know, Israel,
right.
Jacob's name was changed to Israel when he wrestled with the angel. Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
We yet choose Israel. So no matter how much things we went through, the Lord's still going to choose us. We come back to the law, statute, commandments. We have law, statute, commandments. Today's the Sabbath day. That's a law. We have to keep the Sabbath day holy. From Friday sunset, Saturday sunset.
And set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Strangers, that means the other nations, going to be joined to us. They're going to cleave to us. They're going to see our power as the only power. When this whole economy collapses, and all hell breaks loose, it's going to be all hell for him, all man for himself, every man for himself. And then they're going to see the power of our Lord. Say, He's the only Lord. We want to serve your Lord. That's why you're going to cleave to us. Say, let us go with you. We're going to possess them in our land. Our land is Israel. Not Africa, not Jamaica, Israel. That's the name Israel from Israelites. Israelites.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel.
And now Israel. See Israel again. The Lord keeps saying Israel, 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 Israel. He's saying it to us, not everyone else.
What does the Lord, Yahawashi, require of
What
me?
is the Lord that power require of thee?
Oh my God, fear the Lord.
Fear the Lord,
To walk in his heart, his ways, to love him.
ways and to love him.
And to serve the Lord, my Yahawashi, with all thy heart, with all thy soul.
Right.
To keep the
And to
commandments
keep
of
the
the Lord.
commandments of the Lord. We're going to get to some commandments in a minute, brother. We're gonna get some commandments. What do you have to do? And his statutes.
I command thee this day for thy soul.
I command you this day for thy good. Don't worry about none of that. That's the distraction. Trying to get you not to hear the word. Read.
Behold the heavens and the heavens of heaven.
That's it. So like, you got a precept. Everyone knows the people. You got my bring up.
And know Israel what thou the
Oh,
Lord
no, we just read that. We literally just read that. We just read that part. I want to get the Sabbath day. Exodus chapter 20 and 8.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Remember the what? Remember the Sabbath day. The Lord said, remember the Sabbath day. Remember. Read. Holy means separate. Is that not? Read.
6 days shall thou labor.
6 days you labor. You got your work, your college, your school, whatever you want to do. 6 days, your karate, your boxing, your whatever. 6 days you can do that from Saturday to Thursday.
Right.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the
Seventh
Lord.
day, the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. As I said, from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. Don't mean you can't do nothing on Friday. Just when the sun goes down on Friday, that's when you stop all your happenings. Saturday sunset. So when the sun goes down after Saturday, that's when it goes back into the first day of the week. Sunday, not Monday. Monday's not the first day of the week. You look at your calendar, Sunday's the first day of the week. Read.
Right.
In it thou shalt not do any
We
work.
don't have to do no work on the Sabbath day. It's just one day. The Lord made the earth in 6 days. On the seventh day he rested. Obviously he's going to let his children rest on the seventh day. We have to follow what the Lord does to be protected. Read.
Thou, Lord thy son, Lord thy daughter, thy maidservant, Lord thy
So it's not your son, not your daughter, not your maidservant. Manservant, not your maidservant.
Lord thy cattle,
Not your
Lord thy
cattle,
stranger.
not that stranger.
That's within thy gate.
That is within that gate. So we're going to get a law now, brother. Let me get the book of Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. What you get?
Leviticus 21 and verse 5. Thou shalt not make baldness upon their
We're
head,
not meant to shave off my head like bald, like the Egyptians and the little ponytail about. Read.
neither shalt thou shave off the corners of thy beard.
See, most man up here got beards, not the growing it. They've got beards up here. The Lord wants us to have beards to look like a man, like a lion. What happens when a lion cuts his beard? He's not a lion no more. So the brother knows, read.
Nor make any cuttings in their
And
flesh.
sometimes some people, our people don't really do it, but when the people die, they'll cut in their flesh for the dead. We're not meant to do that. The Lord said don't do that. No tattoos. We're not meant to mock. I ain't got no tattoos. But if you do have any tattoos, you just don't get no more. That's it. Come. So let me get the one.
This is Leviticus chapter 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine
So
heart.
we're not meant to hate our
That's
brother
right.
in our heart. That's a commandment. Don't hate your brother in your heart. When you look at your brother, you're meant to look at yourself. Read.
Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. So if you see your brother about to eat pork, because we're not allowed to eat pork, that's another commandment. You tell him, brother, don't eat pork. The Lord said, don't eat pork. That's an abomination. It's filthy. Read.
And not suffer sin upon
And
him.
not suffer sin upon him. Don't let him willingly go and sin. Rebuke him. He may not like it, but as it says in the book of Proverbs, open rebuke is better than secret love.
That's right.
Don't be scared. Let me not say nothing. Let me disagree with you. Now tell him don't eat pork. Keep the Sabbath day holy. Grow your beard. Be a man. Read the scriptures. Pray. Read fast. Repent.
That's right.
Is that enough?
This is First Peter chapter 1 and chapter 1 and 22. Seeing ye purified your soul and obeying the truth, thou spirit unfriend, love of thy brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart.
See that? We have to love
right.
with a pure heart. We can love our brothers. When we see our brothers, we're meant to see Hamashiach Yahawashi. You, the ignorant called Christ, and Christ will look like that. We can prove that as well what Christ looked like. Christ is a so-called black man with woolly hair and red eyes because he drank wine. When a black man drinks wine, what colour does his eyes turn? He might be a bit too young. Oh, you know red, I think so. He knows. All praise to the Most High. We can get that as well if you need us to prove Revelation 1 and 12 what Christ looked like, or do you believe that he's a so-called black man? Do you believe it? Right. Later, when you get a Bible, buy a Bible, brother, for your own learning. Everything is written for our learning. You need to know. Christ looked like us. They tell us he looked like a white man. He didn't look like a white man. Read Revelation 1 and 12. When you get home, you order a Bible. It's like £10 or £50. Read it for yourself. All things are written for our learning. And get yourself a apocrypha. This means hidden books. This is what they took out the Bible.
That's right.
Right.
Get it. And it matches together. The Bible matches together. So like you read it. Numbers.
I was like,
You got any questions, brother? Like pertaining to our history, pertaining to our heritage? You want to know? As you get with Jeremiah 4, we lost our heritage, you know. It's a big jump to go from there to here. Let's find out why we lost our heritage. We already preached.
Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine
We
heritage
discontinued from our heritage. Let's find out why.
that I gave thee,
The Lord gave us.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemy.
Now who are we serving when we're in England? When we go to work? Our enemies, innit? The Lord calls us to serve our enemies. Read.
In the land which thou knowest not.
And we didn't know this land. Read.
For ye have kindled the fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Burn forever means a long time. That's right. We get Numbers chapter, it's like bring it. Numbers.
No,
This is Jeremiah chapter 2,
verse 4.
verse 4.
Hear ye the word of the Lord, O house of Jacob, and all the families of the house of Israel.
See, again, Israel. The Lord's only talking to Israel. Read. Got it, the last read 5.
Verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, what iniquity
Have your fathers found. So what sin have your fathers found in me? Iniquity is another word for sin. Read.
that they are gone far from me.
That they have gone far from me. Because we've gone far from the Lord.
That's right.
We don't know the statutes and commandments. We don't know today is the Sabbath day. We don't know to keep the commandments. We don't know to rebuke our brother. Read.
And they walk after vanity.
And we walk after vanity. Vanity is like a fast car or money
Right.
or the silliness. Vanity. Smoking weed.
Right.
Brother, if you don't smoke weed, never smoke weed, brother. Don't let that get on
Right.
you. Once I get on you, a demon will jump on you.
That's
and then
right.
you're
Right.
smoking just to get away from your pain. That's all you're doing. Now you can drink. You drink in moderation. You get to a certain age. Read. And I'll become vain. That's it. You've got the young princes up here as well. Bring out the precepts. You've got the sisters up here as well.
That's right.
Bring out the precepts, brother.
Numbers 15 and 37. And the Lord spoke unto
See
Moses,
that the
saying,
Lord spoke unto Moses, saying,
Speak unto the children of Israel,
That's right.
Right.
and bid them that they make their fringes in
And
the
bid
borders of
them
their
that
garments.
they make their fringes in the border of their garments. So some people might look and say, what's this funny clothes these man are wearing? Listen, we don't give a damn. The Lord said, put fringes on your garments.
That's
So
right.
every program here is fringes. Read.
Throughout their generation,
Throughout their generation mean over and over and over and over and over. Read.
and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of
Every
blue.
brother up here has got a fringe, a different colour, but we've all got one thing in common. What? No. Look at this brother. A ribbon of blue. They got a blue. We all got a blue. Blue meaning royal. Look, you've got a blue. You've got white. And he's got
Right.
light blue. Then he's got blue. You see how they say? Everyone's got. He's got what colour is that? Ivory and blue, or is it like a silver and blue? He's got light blue and he's got blue. But no matter what colour the fringe is, it's a border of blue.
That's right.
The royal. Royal. Read. It's gonna get.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord,
We look upon it and we remember all the commandments of the Lord.
That's right.
and do them.
And do them. So a man might come to you and say, look, well, you've had a long week, you know. I've got the little split thing. Come we smoke and just forget about life. And then you got your fringes and you look and say, nah, I'm not doing that, bruv. Get behind me, Satan.
That's right.
Because he's got a demon on him. He's trying to get you to sin. But you got your
Right.
fringes on to remind you to not to sin. Because there was a
Right.
time back in the day, in the with our forefathers,
He's
where a
right.
man was gathering sticks. And he didn't know. He forgot it was the Sabbath day. And guess what? He still stoned it. So that's why we wear fringes to remind us. The Lord's not going to have mercy. The mercy is only going to show for a certain amount of time. We're under grace.
Right.
It's not forever. Let me get the book of Luke chapter 4 verse 1.
And that ye seek not after your own heart,
And we seek not after our own heart. Our heart is deceitful above all things. We're not meant to seek after our own heart.
and your own eyes,
And our own eyes. The eyes is one of the wickedest, if not it is the wickedest thing. The eyes. So many things you see with your eyes. Read.
after which you used to go a whoring.
After which we used to go a whoring.
That's right.
What did I do? Let me get the book on second. Yeah, book 4 that's what we're right. We're going to find out about the commandments now. Why we should keep the commandments and why we don't keep the commandments. That's a mighty thing, brother. They come and you stop to even hear the word of the Lord. You see all the people walking up and down in gross darkness. They're in their own world. They're in their own vanity. They think this place is going to go back to normal. They don't know all hell's about to break loose. Anytime in the Bible, anything was about to happen, what did the Lord do? He sent men out to prophesy, to warn the people, to say, change your ways before all hell breaks loose. What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? If you go there now, they still got the salt here, that's the fire, the rocks. But in a sense, the scientists say it's not from this planet. So Sodom and Gomorrah is a sign to say, wake up and change your ways. And it's still there to this day. Remember Lot's wife, she looked back. Don't look back into this world. This world's wicked. Come back to the Lord and serve the Lord. Let me get Romans. Let me get Luke 4:1.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahawashi and the law that endureth forever.
The Lord that enjoyeth forever, the Most High. His name is Yahawah. His son's name is Yahawashi, not Jesus Christ.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So all they that keep the law that endureth forever shall come to life. That's what happens.
right.
Let's see what happens if we don't
But
keep it.
such as leave it shall die.
Nah, they're going to be okay.
But not such as leave it shall die.
If you leave the commandments of the Lord, you're going to die. It's simple as that. The Lord's only going to protect those who serve Him. It's as simple as that. We're not going to be going to a long, deep breakdown. We're going to give you plain upon tables. We'll give you the milk, and then you'll see how it goes from there. When you get,
Romans 12:2.
Bro, my brethren, I've told
And be not confounded to this world.
and be not conformed to this world.
And be not conformed to this world.
So we're not meant to be conformed to this world. Whatever they what people are doing, don't follow them. If they're going to walk on into gross darkness. If the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch. A Mashiach Yahawashi, with the English called Christ, with the English called Jesus Christ, said, let them alone. If the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch. Don't worry about the multitude that perish. Worry about you and the people you can wake up and teach the word. Right. Forget about Black History Month in October. Our history's in the Bible. That's what they won't tell you. They won't tell you Christ is a so-called black man with an afro. They won't tell you that. You don't want to know that. That's why they give us the coldest day in the month, October, to celebrate Black History Month. And what happens in Black History Month? Halloween, Holy for Stupidness, Diversity Day. Anyway, read.
But be ye transformed
Be transformed
by the renewing of your mind.
by the renewing of our mind. You've got to renew your mind. Sit down and read. I used to say when I was young, boy, we must be a cursed people, you know, because we dominate in Olympics, we dominate in football, basketball, all these stuff we dominate in, but we don't own nothing. So we must be a cursed people, but I couldn't prove it. And then all praises to the Most High, I finally got the scriptures. And it resonates with my spirit. As you standing here now, it resonates with your spirit. You know that we're the children of God. Not everyone's going to sit here, stand here and hear it. Most people walk on in gross darkness. They don't want to hear the word of the Lord. They don't want to change their ways. That's why most people hated Yahawashi. Read.
That ye may prove what is that is good.
That you may prove that which is good. And we got young brothers up here that you can congregate with, that are more or less you're the same age. How old are you? Over 13, more or less the same age. Brethren. So you're not alone. You're not going to think of this bare big man. You've got some man that's your age. You understand, read?
An acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah.
An acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Let me get 30 John chapter 2. The precept must be upon precept. Line upon line. Here and there. We're on YouTube as well. I know you're looking at the time. It's been up here for a minute. We're praising the Most High. He's still firm. Right, every week. Love not the what?
Love not the world.
We're not meant to love the world. Why?
Even the things that are in the world.
Not even the things that are in the world. Everything in this world is vanity, stupidness. Read.
If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
That's right.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes,
See that the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes. Every minute you want something new. You might look on a girl and you might just want her for lust. That's foolishness. We're not out here for that. We're out here to tell our brothers to stand firm, be strong. That's the commandments. Choose who you're going to serve, the Lord or the world and the things that are in the world. Don't get tempted by Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know he's going to come with glittering whatever you like and transform himself into whatever you like and tempt you and say if you're in the music industry, sign that contract, do this, do that. It's all vanity. Read.
and the pride of life.
And the pride of life. Pride is a wicked thing. What do they have when they change the rainbow? What do they call it? They change it to pride, innit? Pride is a terrible thing. The Lord hates pride, you know, it says in the book of Proverbs. The Lord hates pride, a proud look. Read.
Is it not of the Father, but it's also of the world?
Is it not of the, is it also of the world? Wickedness, brother. Can you come out of that? Don't let it tempt you.
1 John 3 and 18. My little children, let us not love in the word, neither in tongue,
Let us not love in word, neither in tongue.
but in deed and in truth.
That's right.
Don't tell your brother you love him. Prove it that you love him. By correcting him. What friend are you going to have that's dyslexic in anything? A yes man. Do you want a yes man around you? No one wants a yes man. Some men do, but not men up here, not you. Clearly.
Verse 19. And hereby we know that we are of the truth, and shall assure our heart before him. For in our heart condemn us, God is greater than our heart.
That's right. Our hearts
So it's all things.
Our hearts meaning our minds condemn us. But the Lord is greater than that. Greater than our minds. And knoweth all things. That's why we
right.
see that the book we read. As it says in Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. Blessed is he who read it. They say if you want to hide anything from a so-called black man, what do they say? Put in a book. Not these men up here, we're not black men. We're the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
Now, knowing what you know, brother, what's your nationality? We spin back now, say you turn back the time. You know what you know now, but we just gone back to the start. I pulled you up now, I said, brother, I get 2 minutes, what's your nationality? What are you now going to say? Based on what your people went through, based on what the Israelites went through, based on the Jamaicans being brought there in a slave ship, what would you be? You went through the same thing the Israelites went through, and the Lord never called you Jamaican. Israelites.
That's right.
All praise. We're not forcing a brother to say it. He's saying it of his own will. We're matching the scriptures, not black history. Our history in the Bible. I keep saying that right. Walking past to let the truth come out. Because by the words, as Christ said, we seek hear my voice. So most people gravitate in. You ain't got to force them to come in. As you naturally came in. If you want to hear the word, you hear the word. If you don't, you don't. But the end of the day, the end is here. And if the gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. You're not right, brother.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 7 to 9.
Bring up.
Never,
Oh, that's 8. No, 7. Jeremiah 28, verse 7.
nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine
So
ears,
hear not, nevertheless, now this word that I speak in thine ears. Read.
and in the ears of all the people.
And in the ears of all the people. We're not speaking quiet up here. We're letting everyone hear the words. Read.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
So we prophesy both against many countries. We prophesy.
Right.
We don't fear man up here. Read.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil we prophesy.
Right.
We're not frightened. Read.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence. And you see what's going on down in this earth. Of pestilence, right? When they say you're wearing a mask and certain stuff. We don't business about that. We prophesy same way. We was out here when this was going on. Most brothers are still out here. Read.
The prophet will prophesy of peace when the word of the prophet shall come to pass. Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord he truly sent him.
So if the prophet prophesied and it comes to pass, then that we know that the Lord have truly sent him. If he said there's going to be a famine for X amount of years and it comes to pass, we know the Lord sent him.
That's right.
But if we prophesy something and it don't come to pass, then we know that what? The Lord ain't sent him. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like, that's it. No, come. Got any brother free?
Yes. Psalms 32 and verse 5. I acknowledge my sins unto thee, and mine iniquity have I not hid.
But our iniquity, our sin, we don't hid. We're not hiding up here. Some man up here used to smoke. Some man up here used to do
That's
certain
right.
stuff.
Right.
Party on the Sabbath day. Some man used to break the Sabbath day. Some man used to work on the Sabbath day. We're not saying we're perfect, brother. We're not saying that. Read.
I said I will confess my
But we
transgression
confessed our
unto the Lord,
transgressions unto the Lord, our sins, for forgiveness.
and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin.
And the Lord forgave us. As it says in the scriptures, just man falls 7 times. Read.
Right.
But that is how it's
Isaiah chapter 2 verse 16.
This is Isaiah chapter 2 verse 16.
Wash you, make you clean.
Wash you, make you clean.
Put away the evil doing from before mine eyes.
So lucky, that's Isaiah chapter 1 verse 16. This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 16.
Wash to make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings.
We have to put away the evil of our doings. Read.
Right.
From before my
Got the
eyes.
young children up here reading the Bible, doing something constructive.
That's right.
Right.
And they come like the people don't like it. They can't take it. They rather have them calling themselves black boy and black girl. Not Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
Not keeping the commandments of the Lord. You can fix your face how much you want. See that they don't like it.
That's right.
They see us in our right state. They see us up here in order. And the scriptures say let all things be done decently and in order. They can walk up and down how much time they want. The Lord told us in the book of Jeremiah, be not afraid of their faces.
That's right.
Right.
The Lord is